Yankees showing business interest in these Diamondbacks outfielders. There is certainly an intent and interest on our part to find ways to continue to improve this team, Cashman said in an interview with Yes Network. We started working here in the winter meetings. Players are making decisions. It looks like the free agent market is moving, the commercial market has been a little quiet. So I'm sure that will change sooner or later too. Brazil without a doubt, we have to explore all the options that are available to us. With a vacancy in left field, the Yankees are considering all options as the dust settles from an eventful winter meeting. One way for New York to find a starting left fielder for the 2023 season involves a trade. No, we're not talking about a deal with the Pirates to acquire All-Star Bryan Reynolds. That's certainly on the table, but Pittsburgh isn't obligated to trade its outfielder after he's asked to be moved. Even with the Yankees very interested in Reynolds. In this case, New York is showing interest in an outfielder from another National League club. The Yankees are one of several teams to check in with the Arizona Diamondbacks in outfielders Dalton Varsho, Alek Thomas and Jake McCarthy, according to Nick Picoro of the Arizona Republic. Ken Rosenthal of The Athletic also reported that New York is stalking those three outfielders, adding that Arizona will likely trade one of those aforementioned assets this offseason. It's unclear which of these three outfielders the Yankees specifically inquired about, so here's more information on the three. First, Dalton Varsho. Varsho was the top 2022 player of that trio, appearing in 151 games for Arizona. The 26-year-old, who can play both on the field and as a catcher, batted .235/.302/.443 with 27 home runs, 74 RBI and 16 steals. The former is an intriguing option for New York as a left-handed hitter with power in his draw side. Virtually all of Varsho's 2022 home runs went to right field. Defensively, Varsho is elite in the outfield. StatCast credited Varsho with 18 more outings above average in 2022, the most OAA among all qualified outfielders in baseball. He also had 19 more defensive runs saved in the outfield, tying for the second most by any outfielder this season, per Fangraphs. With those numbers in mind, New York would have one of the best defensive fields in the game, with Harrison Bader at center and Aaron Judge at right. Second, Jake McCarthy. McCarthy had the best defensive numbers in the group this year. The 24-year-old dropped .283/.342/.427 in 99 games with the big league club, stealing 23 bases and scoring 53 runs. Aside from his sprint speed, 98th percentile, StatCast says McCarthy was below average in every way, both offensively and defensively. He had an average off-speed of 87.4, blow rate of 27.4, and pitched the baseball just 4.8% of the time. This was just McCarthy's second taste of big league action, so there's room for improvement. In the third, Alek Thomas. Lastly, Thomas was a rookie in 2022, shooting .231/.275/.344 in 113 contests. The southpaw doesn't pack much of an offensive punch. He only had 12 barrels in 2022 with a 33.4% chase rate, but he's quick on the bases and a strong fielder, producing 7+ OAA and 6+ DRS in center field. Thomas, 22, was Arizona's second number 2 prospect last year, according to MLB Pipeline. Varsho ranked third, one spot behind Thomas, in 2020. In other words, all three of these outfielders fit the mold of what New York is looking for in the position going forward, to some extent. They are all athletic, swing on the left side of the plate, bringing balance to a right-handed heavy lineup, and have some advantages with plenty of team control. As for what it would take to acquire one of these left-handed outfielders, Picoro reports that Arizona wants an established or active MLB-ready big leaguer to serve as an upgrade or plug a hole. The Yankees are keen to get rid of certain contracts like Josh Donaldson and Aaron Hicks, with a view to opening up playing time for youngsters in the infield. It's hard to believe the Diamondbacks would be willing to accept either of these two deals, but a young team could benefit from some experienced players at their club. Specifically with Hicks in the outfield, as Arizona moves forward with prospects if they trade one of those aforementioned outfielders. What would make more sense, though, would be a deal involving Gleyber Torres or Isaiah Falefa. New York nearly traded their second baseman on this summer's trade deadline, and Falefa found himself on the bench in the postseason after struggling on defense. The organization is planning to hold a competition in the middle during spring training. A chance for candidates Oswald Peraza and Anthony Volpe to secure a full-time role on the stripes. Moving Turrets or Falefa would simplify this process. Arizona could certainly use an upgrade at shortstop. Diamondback shortstops averaged .211 with a .598 OPS in 2022, the second worst mark in either category in baseball. Arizona shortstops produced 9- DRS as well. Either way, expect the Yankees to be active in addressing certain aspects of their roster going forward. Rehiring the Judge was critical, but there is more work to be done. In my opinion, it would be the second best news behind the return of Aaron Judge. Falefa and exit Hick would make any fan happy. And in your opinion, fan, what do you think about this possible exchange? Leave it in the comments, it's really important for us.